What's poppin', my Saint Elite? This your boy SSLJ. In today's video, we're gonna talk about a little something here. We're gonna talk about obviously the MVP Super 17, Lord, 17, and we want to talk about should 17 have been the actual leader of Universe 7, and was Gohan basically worthless in this tournament? And the answers to that would be yes. Now, can someone be the leader and not be the MVP of the tournament? Yes, this is very true. It happens in all sports. It happens in sports, it happens in a bunch of things. The MVP of a tournament doesn't necessarily have to be the leader. But in this tournament, let's really analyze what we're talking about here. What did Gohan really do in this tournament? He tried to devise a plan of attack for the team. It never worked. Gohan never really had a moment until he went against Dispo, and where he created a plan with Frieza to get rid of Dispo. Everybody created a plan to get rid of somebody during the tournament. So Gohan's a moment really didn't outshine anybody. Really think about it. Did Gohan, out of all the Universe 7 people, is Gohan's moment like the top 3? No. Was it better than Goku when he went Ultra Instinct and got rid of Kefla? No. Was it better than Vegeta when he got rid of Topo? No. Was it better than 17 and what he just did? No. Was it better than could you debate Frieza? Nah, I highly doubt it. Who else was it that's also had moments in where it's gotten rid of people? Was it better than 17? When 17 got rid of one of the aggravating ass women from Universe 2, I believe. No, it wasn't better than that. Gohan, to me, was very, very underwhelming in this tournament. And why he got so much hype going into it, I understand. But to me, he was a major letdown. I don't see the leadership that he's shown. Nobody really paid attention to anything he was saying. The only one that really had his back and was doing stuff was Piccolo, which was something that was bound to happen because of the fact that they trained together. So I don't know exactly what Gohan did in that tournament to justify his leadership role. But now let's go to 17 and why I believe he should have been the leader. 17 devised a lot of plans. 17 went ahead and came up with different schemes and different ways to get rid of people. 17 had a lot of people's back and saved a lot of people in this tournament. 17 did way more to show that he should have been the leader of Universe 7, because it seemed like a lot of people rallied behind him more than Gohan. They just did. And at the end of the day, which everybody knows if you've been watching this channel, I've been a 17 supporter since Z. And there's no debate, there's no question. People forgot about 17. Nobody ever brought up 17. I stayed having 17 back because I always felt like it was something about 17 that just showed his badassness. And think about it. You never got a chance to see what 17 could really do in Z. You never did. He had that one fight with Piccolo that really went down to like the wire, when then all of a sudden Imperfect Cell comes and then absorbs him. So you never really got a chance to see what 17 could truly do. Now you had the chance to see what 17 could truly do. And he cemented himself as being the third strongest in Universe 7. Like, it's not even close. Behind Goku, Vegeta is 17. 17 showed how smart he was. And if you go back, he said, hey, while you was out there doing all these other battles, not here, who do you think was taking care of Earth? It was him. So 17 clearly has the battle experience. He's clearly been a savior of the Earth while everybody else was doing their own thing, and Gohan was nowhere to be found. And Vegeta and Goku were all having universal tournaments and stuff like that. So clearly 17 has stepped up and said, hey guys, listen, whatever y'all doing is cool, but I know what I need to do and what needs to be taken care of. And let's be honest, we want to talk about character development. Vegeta's my man, but 17 has drastically turned into a completely different person. He went from just a person of just wanting to have fun and just kill Goku, not caring about anybody else in his own selfish ways, to now he sacrificed himself. He sacrificed himself for the greater good of the universe, leaving his wife and kids behind as long as they still get a chance to live and go forward. It's a complete 170. 17 has had so many unbelievable moments where he made you say, you know what? yo, 17 is that guy. He went from, hey, I didn't know 17 can do this, to, damn, 17 is pretty good, to, yo, 17 is still in this, to 17 is the MVP. He has grown in these X amount of episodes more than he ever had. This is probably the most growth I've seen in the character in such a short span ever in Dragon Ball. The whole Dragon Ball series. So to me, Gohan displayed nothing special to consider himself the leader or be the guy. Like, he wasn't, like, think about it. Even when him and 17 teamed up together. When them two teamed up together, 17 had to tell him, stop trying to coordinate your attacks with mine. We haven't trained together long enough for you to try. We haven't even trained together for you to try and do these things. We just need to fight. 17 had to tell Gohan that. But Gohan is supposed to be this brainiac, this leader. Gohan came up with two plans. Once against the Namekians, which he needed Piccolo's help as well. So can you give Gohan that? Yeah. Everybody kind of got hyped over that moment. I thought it was a decent moment. I didn't see what the hype was about Gohan, about that one. And then he came up with the one with Dispo just trying to restrict his movement, his movements, which I thought was a nice one. But like, I was like, that's a good one. But I'm not surprised. Like, I'm like, okay, that's nice. But they weren't better than 17's. Gohan moments were not better than 17 moments. Gohan didn't have a lot more bright ideas and do a lot more impactful things than 17 did. So why was Gohan picked to be the leader? Because Goku got themselves into a tournament and Goku wanted to give Gohan some type of role. In my opinion, Goku knew he couldn't lead him because Goku just wants to fight. And Goku just wants to fight. That's all that is. And the moment he tried to come up with a plan for the boy, nobody's paying attention to that shit. Nobody gave a damn. So, at the end of the day, 17 has had more memorable moments than anybody here. Like, let's take Goku's Ultra Instinct now, because if we want to go moments, better moments, you can argue Vegeta, you can argue Goku has had better moments, memorable ones in big fights. But if you really, really break it down, 17 has had the moments of moments by saving Goku and Vegeta from Jiren, sacrificing himself, doing a whole bunch of things, saving Frieza, a person who he knows absolutely nothing about, could care less about, has heard horrible things about, and has saved him. Why? Because he knew, I'm not going to make it to the end of this tournament. I just need to figure out a way to get damage on them and save these guys to where they're the ones that do the final fight, and we figure it out amongst them. 17 has been the MVP of the tournament. He has solidified himself as the top android over Cell. 17, my guy, has now all of a sudden had this fan base grow for him immensely now. When I checked, 17 was trending number 4 on Twitter. Think about that. Let's really think about why he is the guy and the MVP of this tournament. He was trending number 4 after he sacrificed himself. In all of Twitter, he was a trending topic. And that's when I checked. He might have been higher than that when I looked on the list. But the simple fact that 17 is trended and was number 4 on the list, and if you went on social media, you went on Instagram and Twitter, everybody had nothing but praise for 17. And everybody had a different tone to sing about 17 now. And understand exactly who he was and what type of contributor he was. So with all that evidence brought into that, I cannot see or cannot understand for the life of me why anyone would want to say Gohan should be the leader or he displayed leadership roles and that 17 should not be the leader. And if anybody argues that 17 should be the MVP no matter what happens from this episode going forward for the next 2-3 episodes that will last for this tournament, to me, you have no argument. 17 has done everything in this tournament to show why he should have been the leader in this tournament. Would people have listened to him? No, because at 17 he just joined Android. Gohan's been there long, and yes. But nobody listened to Gohan. That's the thing. Nobody listened to Gohan. Nobody. The moment the tournament started, everybody went on their own. So it's not like Gohan really had any support when it really came down to it. Gohan didn't. You cannot sit here and compare the two in no way, shape, form, or fashion. So, if anybody has any way they want to discuss this or believe differently and you have a different MVP, go ahead. If you like, put it down in the comments. Have a discussion amongst yourselves. Hit that bell icon. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And this your boy SSLJ. And I'll holler at y'all on the next one. And I'm out.